Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nazila Maulidia Sari, and on this opportunity, I would like to explain my thesis proposal with the title "A Study of Formal Use of Greeting in Emails to Lecturers by Selected Students of English Department of Andalas University and its relation to politeness." Well, let me begin it. Thank you. Start from greeting. Greeting is polite and friendly words that people say when they meet and welcome somebody. It is basically an exchange of good wishes and expressions between people at the beginning of social encounter. Therefore, the use of greeting is very common and very frequent in our daily conversation, and it naturally becomes a routine. And as in daily conversational routines, greeting plays a major role as a tool to open a sequence of communication. Therefore, the participants in a conversation are allowed to move forward to share the new idea and information after getting the greetings done. However, greetings are also essential for negotiation and control of societal relationship and identity between individuals in social interactions. One might use greeting as an acknowledgement of the presence of others to keep up the social relations, and it is also the other functions of greetings that as a means of defining and affirming the identity and status of individuals. Uh, Considering each other's identity and speaking accordingly in social interaction is polite behavior, because being linguistic polite, people must speak appropriately according to the relationship between the speaker and the hearer, and it is practically impossible to communicate without showing the social relationship between the participants, be it in terms in social status, distance, familiarity, and etc. And uh, for these reasons that uh, I have taken some samples from some greeting samples of some greeting samples that found in emails by two female students of Andalas University's English department and two male students. And apparently uh, from these from these four samples that they use different form of greetings, and one female student used three different forms, and the other one used two different forms, and one male student used one, and the other one used two different forms of greetings. And due to that phenomenon, I find it interesting to conduct this research to find out the difference of forms of greeting used to email lecturers in relation with politeness of students of Andalas University's English department. And I hope that this study will be helpful to the readers in using appropriate greetings. As the objective for this research, that I want to identify the form of greeting used by the selected students in emailing their lecturers, and also to find out whether the use of greetings of those selected students will reflect a different degree of politeness. And the study is mainly focused in analyzing the greetings, the form of greetings, and related with politeness in through socialistic perspective. And the method that is used in this research is qualitative research method, and the data is all sentences containing greetings, and the source of the data are emails written and sent by students of class 2017 of English department of Andalas University that sent to their academic supervisors. The reason I chose them as participants because they have been learning and using English for several years as students of English department. Therefore, it is assumed that they have the knowledge of proper English. However, I only chose 10 female students and 10 male students of class of 2017, because I have two considerations: that these students have sent email to their academic supervisors, and they are willing and available to participate in this research. Therefore, the data that will be displayed in this research are taken after getting the permissions of the participants. And besides of that, the equal numbers of participants from each gender are also chosen because I want to make a fair comparison between the female and male students. So uh, also that in taking the sample, convenient sampling is applied in this research based on the availability of the participants, or in other words, that the data are taken from the group of people who are easy to reach. Since I am also part of English Department 2017, I find it easy to contact and reach the participant myself. And in collecting the data, the first thing I do is contacting them through WhatsApp group, and then I will contact them personally. And after getting the data will be analyzed based on the theory of component of greeting proposed by Lever, which consists of formulaic phrase, address forms, and fatigue communion or small talk. He states that every component constitutes politeness behavior. And also the other theory that I apply in this study and in this research is powers and solidarity by Brown and Gilmans. This theory will be used to find out whether the student indicate different politeness degrees in their greetings or not. And uh, this research will be presenting in form of tables, that the different form of greeting will be put in tables, and then the use of greeting in different form, and the relationship between the form and politeness will be described descriptively. For the previous studies that are used in this study, I used 3 of them. The first is by Nielsen and her 6 other colleagues. They observe the use and the social meaning of greetings at Sweden Swedish and Finland Swedish at service encounters, and this was done in 2020. And the next is the study of greetings that analyze the sociolinguistic aspect of speech act of greeting in 2 different languages, Persian and English, by Rusbet, that was done in 2017. And the last is the study about email acquisition by Rosania, that was conducted in 2018. It analyzed the proficiency of students of Andalas University in writing email and using address terms appropriately. Well, I think that's all from my explanation of my thesis proposal. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.